Well, cheers, how you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? So I picked this one up yesterday for New Year's Eve. It'll be a little bit after that by the time this video comes out, but you're gonna, you get it, right? Anyway, Leo versus Ursus, Firestone Walker, Gen 1. I want to say Gen X. Gen 1. Unfiltered IPA, Unfiltered India Pale Ale, 7.6%. They don't give the IBUs on here as near as I can tell. I looked at the can date. It was about 30 days in as I purchased this. Let me show you what that looks like. Well, it's got that look of a hazy, doesn't it? It's got that kind of New England thing going on. Aromas are citrus, botanical. You get a lot of orange, tangerine zest going on. You certainly feel a little grapefruit. There's a lot of tropicals going on. You're going to feel some pineapple. You might feel mango, passion fruit in there. Certainly a hint of pine and or juniper. Why I said botanicals. Anyways, I digress. I just poured nicely though. That nice head just kind of sits up on there. It's kind of, the color feels a little light to me, but I guess that's what this kind of beer is supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to look like, Tom. I know. I just have a hard time with that. You do feel some of that creaminess on the nose as well. Oh yeah, it's not bad. This is one of those that I refer to as a brunch IPA. You know, in place of a mimosa, yeah, I have one of these. That's what this kind of beer is good for, in my opinion. You get a lot of citrus, a lot of tropical fruit, and the flavors are the same as the nose I just mentioned, where you get those. I get the citrus way up front, the zest, the orange zest, the tangerine zest, the grapefruit zest. Then you feel those tropical fruit notes, pineapple, mango, passion fruit. At the end, the botanicals come into play. The pine, juniper-like notes that I mentioned. Slight peppery notes as well. More white pepper than black. It isn't bad. I don't know that they're reinventing the wheel here, though, if you know what I mean. I mean, again, for me, these beers come in the category of, it is what it is, or they are what they are. I mean, if you like these flavors, if this is what you think an IPA is, this one is probably not going to disappoint you. But they're not reinventing the wheel here. There's nothing new under the sun. If you're looking for a different spin, you're not going to find it with this one. This one's probably going to, if you love the style, this one will probably remind you of 100 others that you've already had. It is good. It is about $11 for the 4-pack of pint cans, which isn't expensive by today's craft beer standards. But for me, I mean, it just doesn't do anything different. It is good, and I am enjoying it. But there's nothing memorable about this one. Nothing different about it to make me choose it over another hazy or whatever IP style IPA you want to call it. So there you go. Yeah, again, it is likable. It is not memorable. So there you go. That's my opinion on it all. If anybody gives a rat's ass, quite frankly, I don't know why anybody would give a rat's ass about my opinion or anybody else's. I mean, folks that call themselves beer reviewers, don't base your buying decisions on what I say or what anybody else says. Buy what you want to buy, man. If this is a style you like, don't listen to me. That's I don't choose whether I'm going to go to a movie or not based on what some critic says. If I think I'm going to like the damn movie, I'm going to go to the movie, or I'm going to buy the DVD. And I think that's what beer people ought to do too: is quit listening to so-called beer reviewers and just buy what you want to buy. You don't need to look up on tap to see if somebody else has had it. If you see it and it looks good, give it a shot. I mean, grow a pair. Make a decision, man. Don't base your decision on somebody else's decision. Because if they've given a review, they've already grown a pair and bought the damn beer. Why are you basing your decision on their decision to buy it? Anyway, that's my thoughts on the matter. What the hell was that? There was some noise outside. Anyway, I better wrap up this video just in case.
You okay? Okay, well I heard a thump, but I didn't know.
Anyways, yeah, it does have that creamy mouthfeel. My rant aside, it does give you that kind of orange, grapefruit, tropical, kind of creamy, Julius kind of feel. But you do have those nice botanicals. It is a well done beer. I want to end this video by saying that they've done nothing wrong with this beer. I don't think it's flawed in any way. I just don't think they're doing. I don't know that there's anything about this beer that's going to make you remember it over any other hazy IPA, which is the point I was trying to make. So there you go. How about that? Although I'm not the biggest fan of the style, I don't necessarily hate it either. And as I drink this beer, it is rather cold here in the Ozarks. For me, I would love this beer in August. Here in the Ozarks when we're hotter than hell. Yeah, this is the kind of beer that would be perfect coming home from work when you're all hot and sweaty. This is the kind of beer I'd want to go to the fridge and grab, pour as I'm taking off my clothes, headed to the shower. I take a great big old swig as I get in the shower, can get out of the shower, and just knock the rest of it back. For me, these beers are summer beers, but there are people that like them year-round. There are people that love this style over any other beer. For me, I get their refreshing quality. I just don't find them. I guess I'm just not as enamored with the style as some are. There are some that look at it as a second coming. They're the Jesus of beer styles. I don't know. For me, that they have a place, and that place is about 90 degrees in August. And in my opinion, this is a good one. But I don't know that I'm gonna once it's gone, once that 4-pack is gone, and I've had other beers along the way. I don't know that I'm gonna remember this one as there are others of the style. I don't know. So there you go. That's all I got to say about that. I am Town of Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker. Was the man. All around good guy. I do want to make one addendum here as I drink this thing. It's got a beautiful finish. It really does. It's very crisp. It's clean. You end with those just a hint of those the orange, grapefruit, tangerine zest. Those botanicals really clean it up nice. It is nice. It is done well. I want to emphasize that as I kind of it seems like I may have dissed the style of it. I'm just the point being is that, man, I just don't know that it's memorable. So there you go. Remember, folks, life is serious. Beer shouldn't be. Relax. The best beer is the one you're drinking at that moment. There you go. Cheers.